Taoist Magic Talk Show brought to you by Taoist Master G Sifu and King Dragon Taoism. ผู้亮天尊 Hi everyone, welcome back to the show. This is your G Sifu right here again. Today I want to talk about a very realistic topic that applies to every one of my disciples or disciples to be, or if you're interested in this kind of stuff, well, keep listening. If you go to work, okay, I'm targeting this at people who go to work or you go to school, basically almost everyone. But yeah, go to work is more like the target audience today, because school, well, kids, they're still growing up. So yeah, but adults, there are like so many people who just do this. Listen, you wake up, oh shit, let's go to work. And then you have to like rush. Okay. A lot of people are like this. They rush. Sometimes even skip breakfast, wake up and then you drag and you don't want to get up. And then when the time you have to get up, it's like, oh, shoot, I'm late. And then you jet out the door, okay, and drive and then go to work. And then you're like, okay, I'm starting my day. Yeah, that is so bad, right? and other type is like they do have some like better discipline, so they get up, eat their breakfast, do their makeup maybe, like if you're female, and then you go to work. Okay, that sounds more normal, right? No, it's not. It's not enough. It's not enough, okay? If you're a Taoist, especially, if you're a Taoist, you got to understand that we don't just wake up and start our day like that. It's not enough. Oh, why is it not enough? Okay, first of all, one thing that I would suggest everyone do, even if you're not Taoist, you don't know any magic, it's still good to do, right? In the morning, when you get up, okay, the first thing you do is, okay, the best way to wake up is like you open your eyes and, you know it's time to wake up, right? You set an alarm. So the first thing you do, and this is like the easiest way, okay, curl up your leg and then kick the air, then bounce back and then just jet up the bed. And then roll off the bed. If your bed is high, roll off. If you sleep on the ground, just stand up right away. If you find that, like, if you're on the ground, like sleeping on the floor, and you find it hard to like just go straight up, then go on the side. It's fine, lean on something and then just push yourself up. But the key point is make yourself stand up within the first 5 seconds. Yeah, it sounds like you're a firefighter or you're police, under training, but that is the best way to wake yourself up. It's to do that because it's called what? Determination. I'm determined to wake up. So you're not going to do anything else. You're not going to like, oh, let me listen to the radio first, or like, oh, let me do this. No, you wake up, you wake and then up, right? What is wake up? Wake and then up. You get up, you stand up, okay? And then the next thing you do is go to the washroom, okay? You can like pee or whatever, and then like go to the washroom and do your whatever things, right? Okay, this is very important. You know why? Because if you don't set yourself to be determined to wake up, your whole morning is kind of blurry, and you're like, still not wake up yet, because it's the mindset issue. It's a mindset issue. You might be thinking that mind is like thinking, feeling. It's a feel, right? But no, you know what? Your feeling is determined by your physical action. In our lineage, we have a theory that explains this. But anyway, in short, this physical affects the heart. The heart affects your soul, which is like, the heart is like feeling, okay? Feeling affects your thinking affects your action affects your feeling, okay? So if your mindset, like the feeling side, right, you want to set the feeling, you need to do something to symbolically tell your body, this is what I want to do. And then your heart will go that way. So this is why I say be determined, right? And other thing that you should incorporate into your daily morning routine is shower. No joke. Yeah, shower. A lot of people don't shower and they just like brush their teeth, or some don't even do that. Nasty. And you just like, tidy up your hair and go. No, don't do that. Shower. Okay. After shower, you put on fresh clothing that is clean. Do not wear the clothing from the day before. Okay, you must wear clean clothing. So what do you do with the PJ? PJ goes to laundry. Do not reuse PJ. I know this sounds like kind of hard for some people, but if you understand why, then you will know the benefit. Okay, I'll talk about that in a bit. So after you shower, you change into clean clothing, right? Dump the old one to the laundry, wash it, and that's it. And then you can get on with other things. Do not skip breakfast. Breakfast doesn't mean bacon and egg. Breakfast doesn't mean, cereal, or like even worse, people eat salad, crazy. Don't. Avoid cold stuff for the morning. Eat something that is hot and include meat in your meal. Yes, meat. You need meat, okay? Do not go crazy and eat veggie. You need meat. Egg is not meat. If you eat egg, you can put like bacon, sausage, whatever things, right? And egg is not considered as meat. Meat means meat, okay? A little bit is fine, but meat is important. So start your morning like that. Remember to drink water or something, and don't drink cold stuff. Like you can drink room temperature water, but don't drink cold water, okay? Like ice or pop, that kind of thing, right? Don't take things from the fridge like that. That is very important. If you do these things, your morning, it's going to be better than average already. Okay, so why do you have to shower? Because every day, you know what? When you're sleeping, your body will detox a lot of energy. So these energies goes on the bed and get absorbed by your beddings, like bed sheets, pillows, and everything. And also, it sometimes fill up the room, right? So these things are energy you don't want. They're like, like you're dumping things out. You don't want them. So if you keep those clothing or you don't shower, these energies will stick on your body. And you put on the new clothing for the day, and you still have those energy on you, then you're going to be having a harder time to kickstart your day. Because these things are like, it's like your pores are clogged, right? You cannot really breathe. It's going to stop you from being productive. It's going to make you tired and grumpy sometimes, right? Not good. It's affecting your emotion and mood all the time. So when you do the shower, you clean up yourself. Now, how about the beddings? Okay, do not rush to tidy up the bed and then cover up everything. Don't do that, right? Leave your bed exposed. If you have like a little staff, right, you can hit the bed, like whack it a few times here and there, whack it, right? And that will help you to loosen up the energy on the bed and make it easier for the stuff to like dissolve. But if you are not going to like go back on the bed anyway, then it's fine. You just let the bed be like that, exposed, and let it, the energy will dissolve as you go out and do other things. When you come back at night, the energy is gone and basically neutralized. So it's fine. This is something that you can incorporate into your everyday morning stuff. Now for Taoists, okay, what else do we do? First of all, you must be aware that you're going outside, so you're interacting with other people's energy, right? Other people's soul, like soul energy, right? You interact with them, their energy will be like mixing with you. So as Taoists, we have our magic to do, okay? First thing, you must go to the altar and burn incense and do your daily stuff, greet the gods and things like that. And then you do magic to purify yourself and put on your shields. Yeah, it's like you have to put on your armor, right? Magic shield. Before you go out, you must shield up yourself, seal up yourself too. So after you're done with that, you have a basic protection layer over yourself. So it's like you won't be that easily affected by the people around you. Or even maybe your boss or something, other people say things, their energy goes on you, and then suddenly your morning is like so down, grumpy, sluggish, and things like that. But now you will keep it to keep being yourself for a longer time. At least you're like more like yourself, okay? So you're not going to be affected so bad by the external stuff, especially if you take like TTC. Here it's called TTC, but it's like the bus, right? The whatever you want to call that, okay? Subway, bus, train, things like that. If you take public transit, there's a lot of people, and a lot of people have bad energy, like spreading out all the time. Right? And you're mixing your energy with them. So if you don't have your shield, you're going to be affected by them. By the time you arrive at work, your condition is pretty messed up. And that's not good, right? As a Taoist, you're not doing your thing to protect yourself from these influence. And then after the whole day is gone, what do? We clean up ourselves. We come home, right? We burn incense to greet the god to say, I'm home. And then you clean up yourself with the magic, right? Clean up all the energy from the outside. You clean up the energy of the car and things that goes with you when you go out. And then now you're like yourself again, right? Because you clean off the energy from the other people, other parties, other places. Now you're yourself again, right? And there you go. You're now back to yourself, and you can enjoy the evening yourself without being affected by the energy influence. So these things are like common sense for Taoists, okay? And of course, at night, we want to shower again and change into fresh PJs, okay? Now, why don't you wear the PJs from earlier? If they are like the beddings, they will dissolve anyway. Yeah, well, if you didn't sweat while you sleep, which is like not all the time, right? Then you can put the PJs, hang them up somewhere near the sun, where the sun can shine on them, and let them air dry. And you can wear them next day if you really have to. But personally, I always suggest you dump the ones that you worn to the laundry and wear new ones. It's not a big problem, if you buy enough sets of PJs for the whole week, you can cycle, right? So that's pretty good. For me, I have 2-3 sets of clothing. I just cycle them non-stop, and I do laundry every day, and it's pretty easy. Not that hard, right? So yeah, don't be so lazy. It's better to change to fresh PJ. Why is the PJ so important? Because when we sleep, choked on myself. When we sleep, right? We are, what are we doing when we're sleeping? We are connecting with our Yun Sun, the spiritual planetary body. We are connecting with it. This is where all the potentials and resources of life comes into us. This is where our headquarters is, okay? Where all the good stuff or our potentials are. Now, if you want to get a good package from this Yun Sun, right? And you wear PJs with bad energies on it. What are you doing? Right? You're stopping yourself. You're putting more resistance on yourself while you are doing this very sacred action every night. It's very important to realize that, it's like you go to work. Do you put on dirty clothing? If you put on dirty clothing as you work, you feel bad. You feel clogged up and you don't like working, right? Now, same thing with your sleep, right? If you are connecting with the spiritual planetary body and your clothing is full of negative energy, right? It's going to stop you from doing that. It's going to put on resistance. And as a result, you will get less or even none from this planetary body. And the next day you will start off with a worse condition because you didn't get enough charge from this thing. So you don't want to sleep like that, right? It's not smart. And you might want to ask, how long should we be changing out the beddings? Well, spiritually speaking, like unless physically you got dirty. Spiritually speaking, if you know the magic, you can clean up the bedding's energy all the time and such like that. Then you can clean that up like once a month or something like that. But it's okay, like if it's not physically dirty, it's still okay. Like you can tolerate that because the energy part can be cleaned up. If it got physically dirty, then of course you need to clean up, right? It's common sense. But I'm talking about the energy factor, right? You can still clean it up with your magic. So yeah, now you can see how Taoist magic is used in everyday lives, right? Very simple, but also very important because it keeps our life aligned. It keeps us organized. It keeps us productive and efficient while we're at work and so on, right? Now, if you're like student and you're like in the morning rushing to school and missing out all that stuff that we just talked about, it's also going to affect your performance in school and grades and so on. So why not, start being like an adult and act properly? And again, we talk about eating breakfast, right? You need meat. Why do we need meat? Because only meat, like meat as in like actual piece of meat, not egg, okay? Fish is also meat, okay? Any meat will have what we call the heart essence, the life essence, or we call that the dragon essence. What that is the some people call that the life force or whatever. It's basically the heart energy, okay? It has a bit of that heart energy, like in a particle form, in like a little dot kind of form. And once you consume those things, it replenishes your heart. And this is very important. Your spiritual planetary body provides you this kind of stuff when you wake up. It has it. But it's not enough sometimes. You need more to replenish yourself. So if you take those heart energy from the living beings, when you consume them, it's going to make your heart stronger. It's going to make your heart healthier, right? And it's going to make up for, like, if you wake up in the day and your Yun San is not giving you enough heart energy, right? When you eat a good breakfast, it fills up that gap, and it really helps. So if you want to skip meat and be vegan, you're being purely stupid unless you have a health issue that, like, you cannot eat meat. But if you're skipping meat, you got a big problem. You're not taking advantage of the system right here, which is like you can consume other animals, living beings, right? Not human, okay? We don't eat human, but other living beings, okay? You eat them, you consume their heart energy, and it replenishes your heart energy. It's going to make your life better. It's going to help you to make your heart stronger. When your heart is stronger, you will boost your confidence, intuition, your feeling is going to be better. And it's also, that is like the root energy, like what makes your soul, right? So if you have more heart energy, your soul actually gets stronger. In return, you get smarter as well, right? So eating meat is very important. And I always suggest people, all 3 meals in a day, you need some meat. Even symbolically, you still need some meat. Like if you're eating, for example, you have like a quick dinner, pasta, something like that, right? Put some meatball in it. Come on. It's very simple, right? Even the frozen one works. So anyway, so remember to eat properly, everyone. Don't just remember to work for people. Work for yourself, right? This is things that you should be doing for yourself. Don't forget, you are, like, yourself is the main thing in life, not the company that you're working for. So don't be so loyal to that boss or the company and be disloyal to yourself. Treat yourself better and live a better life. Anyway, that's it for today. So check out my TikTok website and so on. TikTok is account is Tina Dragon Tao. So anyway, we will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.